Ladies and gentlemen, oh my llama, look at what we got here. The Simpsons are finally in freaking Fortnite. What the dang heck? 10 days early, dude. What is this? Homer is just vibing with the little party hips. Ned is freaky. Dude. Whoa, chill, employee. Hey, that's not me. That's not I'm not doing anything, dude. Chill. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen. How the dang heck are ya? Hopefully you're having a wonderful, wacky Wednesday. This is a Simpsons takeover, low key. Okay, we've got a first-hand look, some leaks. There was an update last night. I was gonna go live, but there were no new skins, and it's just about the some of the Simpsons stuff and like the live event. So we're gonna go over that right now, just right off the bat, guys. So this is Kang and Kodos. They're gonna spawn next to the battle bus, so it's gonna be like a little extra thing here. They're just gonna fly out of the battle bus when you drop, so that's pretty cool. And then Bobo Teddy Bear will be added to Lego Brick Life. I remember this episode, man. You know what? I think this weekend I might have to freaking binge some Simpsons, because I know this episode, but it's been years, so I think I gotta get a little refresher before the mini season, so I can, because there's gonna be lots of Easter eggs, lots of lore and stuff. So also, Dumb Ways to Die. I guess it's a pretty popular mobile game. They're going to get some emotes and back blings. So we got that to look forward to. And it could be it's saying this could be as early as today. So like the next item shop reset by the time you're watching this. So have you played Dumb Ways to Die? If so, drop in the comments. Let me know what you think. I've like literally never heard of it. I know there was that sound on TikTok, that dumb ways to die. It wasn't from a song. So that viral sound, I know that. Is that somehow related to it? I don't know. Maybe they just kind of capitalized on that. I don't know. Who knows? But it looks cool. I'm sure honestly, I'm just going to tell you right now, any Gaming Legends, anything I pick up. So I'll be copping for sure. Okay. We've got Bart's Treehouse should be the place for the pre-event and countdown, which is dope, dude. That's crazy. What else do we got here? Bobo Teddy Bear, upcoming Bobo item for the Simpsons. This one is for Lego. That's cute. Look at that. I'm really hoping that the Lego versions of Simpsons look like the normal minifigs. Okay, Simpsons minifigs, like the actual ones that came out like for Lego. Like the physical, actual minifigs. Like I really, really, really hope they look like this. Okay, like this is what we need. We need them all to look like this. Please. There's like that. There's that other version, which I don't know if is that from a game or some type of alternate something. It's just not it, dude. Like you can see, like these are the actual physical minifigs. They look so good. And please, for Lego Fortnite, I beg of you, please look at it, dude. I'm gonna be mad if they don't look like this. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm gonna scream, pal. So a little more Kang and Kodos there. There was just a few tiny little things dropped about the Simpsons. Nothing too major. So the event will have UFOs. So there's going to be UFOs in the event. So that's going to be dope. And it's going to be a pretty big event, because I'm seeing like confirmed live event is 530 megabytes right there. I think depending on what console you use or what platform you use, it's going to be dependent on the size. But I'm assuming the next update's going to be pretty massive. And Ned will be getting a skin next season. So that's been confirmed too. which is dope. I mean, dude, there was a, you know what? Let's pop open my, I know I reposted it here. There was like a 4chan leak, which who knows how much can you actually trust this? But you know, there's actually been some legitimate stuff leaked on here before. So, these are some allegedly. So, 4chan leaks for the Simpsons season already are starting to pop up. I'm not behind any of this. But it's interesting to look at Bart's slingshot. I mean, these are all like, if these aren't legitimate leaks, these are like pretty decent like concepts. You know, Bart's slingshot as a mythic, that would make sense. Bart's skateboard, they could turn the, you know, instead of the hoverboard, it could be Bart's skateboard. That would be sick, actually. Donut healing item, that kind of makes sense. Duff slap, just reskin slap juice. Okay, they've done stuff like that before. Professor Frink's ray gun. Okay, I can see that. Mr. Burns cane. Maybe. I don't know if I don't know. I just feel like there's other like more kind of substantial things they could use besides that. We'll have Homer's car as both a skin and in-game vehicle, like OG Remix. Okay. Lisa's sax as a pickaxe. I mean, and a backbling. That kind of makes sense. Like, that's a no-brainer. Like, of course it would be her saxophone, for sure. Maggie is companion. Yeah, I mean, I assume either she'll be a companion or, like, Marge's backbling. You know, something like that. It says whole Simpsons family gets skins, which I'm interested to see what they do with Bart and Lisa. They obviously can't do the kid versions, but there are adult Bart and adult Lisa, and you know they do like alternate reality or like, you know, in the future episodes. So they have definitely featured adult Bart and adult Lisa on, you know, The Simpsons before. They could easily I'm assuming they're going to have to use that, right? Krusty skin and a monkey backbling is perfect. The aliens are a glider. That's already confirmed. The umbrella is called Lil Springfield. Interesting. The tire fire POI. Okay. The school. Interesting. I don't know about that. Yeah. School? Yeah. I don't think so. General neighborhood. Moe's Tavern. Power plant, General C. I mean, obviously the school is like a huge, you know, place in the show, but I don't know, just like a gun game, a school, like kind of, do you see what I'm saying? Kind of not in good taste. I can't see them like realistically, having a school in the game. You know what I mean? Just because, can you imagine the freaking terrible like role playing and stuff? Like no, that's not gonna happen. So that's some interesting theories there. Dude, I am getting freaking hyped for this Simpsons season. I really hope, like I said this before, Hank Scorpio, that is my number one character that I want. Okay. He only appeared in one episode in season 8, I believe. This is probably one of the best episodes of The Simpsons, hands down. This is my favorite. Like, I mean, if I had to pick a favorite, I think this might be it. It's so good. So, and even like the B plots and stuff, what the rest of the family goes through, not just Hank and Homer getting crazy. Like, it's amazing, dude. So I really hope that he's, could we get like a flamethrower mythic? Oh, this could be an edit cell right here, the backwards. We could get, dude, can we get the hammock district? Can you imagine the hammock district in game? Dude, only Simpsons fans know what I'm talking about right now. Everyone else is like, dude, what? Yeah, so not too many leaks about Simpsons, but we got, you know what? We got a little tasty poo. I'm hoping for some Rocket League cosmetics too. Have you grinded have you been grinding Rocket League during downtime? I did a little bit, and I got the Scooby-Doo wrap for the vehicle. So at some point, Simpsons TV will appear on the map and will play an unknown video. Interesting. That's kind of cool. You know what I've been noticing? Let me see if I still have the footage. There's some like construction going on the island. Have you noticed that? There is, like, you know where the gas stations normally were? Those are completely gone. Let me see if I could scrub through this and show you. The gas stations are completely gone now, and here we go. Yeah, right here. So this is where a gas station used to be. And look, they've completely demolished it. Or where the convenience store used to be. Dude, is there gonna be like Quickie Marts? I bet you I bet you that's what's happening. They're building Quickie Marts right now. Somebody look up the floor plan of the Quickie Mart and see if it matches this. I bet you they're tearing this down and they're building Quickie Marts. That, dude, peak. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but this is, when I was playing, I was like, wait, this is different. And by the way, this is one of the things I love about Fortnite. The little changes to the map. Okay? And they don't announce it. It's just as you're playing, it's like one little thing will change, a couple things will change, and then you're just kind of like, what the heck? So that's really cool, dude. This is not the official Simpsons. This is some weird prop hunt game, and it's not the best. I'm not gonna lie, but you know what? A for effort. All right, dude, chill. Yeah, it's you know what? What are you gonna do? Also, I'm surprised that that's in the game. You know what I mean? Dude, I was playing some Rocket League today. As I said, you can see that I got my Scooby-Doo wrap. I'll show you some gameplay footage of that. But what is going on? My name's Quantum Camper. We're going to be doing a full in-depth look into Fortnite and the item shop. It was a soft. It was a soft item shop reset, brother. So not too much has changed. We did have those hoofs. Some new kicks, and huge skin to return, Undying Sorrow. She doesn't come around a lot. I've got some gameplay footage to show you of her and Sinister Glare. I used those in Save the World when I was grinding. But you know what we got to do before we get going here? Recording on, display capture on, camera on. We are good to go. You know how we do it. Ron and God, brother. Recording on, display capture on, camera on. This is the OCD check. Second thing we got to do before we get going is display gratitude, guys. What the dang heck are you grateful for? I am grateful that I still have a job, and you know, I'm grateful that I can start looking for a new one. And things are just, you know, I'm over it. So, you know, still employed though, which is good. You gotta hold on to your job. Did I talk about that kid who was like playing with clicks? And forgive me if I've already brought this up, but this kid was playing with clicks. He was like 16, and he was telling clicks that he quit school and was pursuing Fortnite full time, and like then clicks is like, okay, he's like, how much have you earned? He's like, $0 earned. And then the kid was like, he's like, I'm not good at the game either. And I have $0 earned. And Clicks is like, what? He's like, yeah, but you know, and the guy was like, he's like, you know, I'm putting everything all in on Fortnite. And, you know, cause he had that saying of like, I don't want a plan B because if I have a plan B, then I'm not serious about my plan A. And it's just, Clicks is like, that's dumb, dude. He's like, you should not have quit school. And which that's coming from him who did quit school. He literally dropped out of school, but he literally says in the video, he's like, dude, he's like, I'm not trying to brag or anything. He's like, by the time I was 13, I had $130 earned. I'm sorry. Let me rewind. By the time he was 13, he had $130,000 earned. Okay. So there's something a little bit different about him. You know what I mean? And when you're that good at something, his parents helped, I'm sure, okayed it, and was like, all right, like, yeah, if you literally made over $100,000 in this game, we need to pursue this. That's like the smart thing to do. If your kid is that good at something, if you have $0 earned, like, yeah, stay in school and get a job and, and like, don't give up your dreams. Absolutely not. I have not. Trust me, I'm way, way past 16. I have not given up my dreams, but at the same time, you got to be realistic and, you got to pay your bills. You got to pay rent. You got to pay your car payment. You got to be a normal functioning person in society. Very, very, very few. I feel like, especially my like generation, the millennials, like we kind of bought into this whole, like, we all saw Fight Club and we're just like, thought we were cool. We're not going to sell out. We're just, F the man, blah, 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 this and that. And like that kind of mentality, like kind of like ruined me for a while. And, it's just it's just not feasible, dude. You're not, like, I think I've said before too, like I've when I was working at a music venue, I literally saw, I'm not even kidding you, because we used to do lots of local shows. I mean, I probably saw, like, we would do 5, sometimes 6 local bands in a night, and I worked there for years. So I mean, I probably saw, like, 5,000, maybe, I don't know. I can't tell you, but like over the years, thousands of local bands. And like literally only one made it to where they were like, headlining arenas, Warped Tour, on the cover of magazines, like literally just one out of 5,000. A couple other people went on to do cool stuff, but like not, you know what I mean? So it's like, so that's what I'm saying is today I'm grateful that I do have a job, even though I'm not happy there. Haven't been for a while, but especially right now. And don't quit your job. Don't quit school. Don't quit your dreams, though. That's the important thing. It's because you never know. But you got to be realistic about it, and you got to provide for yourself, your family, and grind as much as you can, whatever your dream is. It doesn't matter, but you have to be reasonable about it. You got to pay your bills. I remember this guy I met. It was like, he was a waiter, and then he was just like, this was years ago, and he was just like, I'm gonna pursue art full time, because he was like an artist. He like painted, and then he was like, he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna quit my job and just go full time art. And I was like, do you have like a bunch of savings? And he's like, no. He's like, I'm just going to go for it. I was like, okay. And then like 3 months later, he's like, can't pay rent. And then he's got to get it. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be reasonable about it. The only reason you would actually ever quit your job is that you were so secure and you have so much money saved up that you're just like, yeah, I'm good. So that's why I'm like very realistic about what I'm doing. It's like, it's not. Maybe if I sunk 80 hours in to do it, making content and streaming and stuff, maybe, but I can't take that risk, dude. I don't really have a safety net, so I have to be realistic about it. I'm not quitting school. I'm not quitting work, and you shouldn't quit work or school. You gotta be balanced, So I am grateful today that I do have a job. And grateful that I have a skill that I can potentially go get work. But it's difficult, dude. Finding a job is a job in itself. It sucks sometimes. Every time I've looked for a job, it's taking me like months sometimes. Every once in a while, you'll find. I really do. As far as like a job in my field, dude, it takes forever sometimes. And because I'm an editor, a video editor, unless you get lucky or somebody, it's very difficult to find work. So, although I do want to get a new job, I'm grateful that I have one. So that's my gratitude check today. I kind of mentioned that I didn't know things are up in the air, but for the time being, everything's okay. So grateful that I still have a job, but on the look for another one, bud. This is the cool hand dude. I can't remember his name, but Handhead. We're going to call him Handhead. Pretty cool, right? He's in the item shop right now. That is Undying Sorrow's counterpart. And I'm going to show you a little bit of gameplay footage with her. And I played a kind of difficult mission on Save the World. Like it was close to my freaking not winning that, dude. That was wild. So that's my gratitude check today. What are you grateful for? You don't have to tell me, but you can if you want. I saw some good ones in the comments yesterday. Shout out to everyone who dropped their gratitude check. There was like two or three like very good ones. I like to see it, dude. So you don't have to, but it's nice to share. It helps put your life in perspective. So we don't lose sight of what we have and how good we have it. Third and final thing we got to do, guys, before we get going is I have to ask you for a favor. And that's to please use my supported creator code, which is Quantum Camper. All one word, doesn't matter if it's capitalized or not. So basically, what this is every time you use my supported creator code to pick anything up in the item shop, I get a small percentage of that. It's not a lot, but it adds up, and I buy things like V-Bucks to give back to you and the others here, okay? So it's important that you use this because it helps me. It could help you. You could win, and it helps others. And it's free. That's right. This is the free way to support me, guys. This is the only thing I'm really going to push on you, okay? Because it's free. Hit the supported creator button. You can do this on any console, PC, or the dang old browser version of the item shop, okay? Hit that, whatever platform you're using, put my code in, Quantum Camper, all one word, doesn't matter if it's capitalized or not. Hit search, look for the green check mark, and guess what? If you see that, you're good. But here's the tricky part. Every 14 days, which is, that's right, a fortnight, what happens? The supported creator code automatically goes away, deletes itself. So what do you got to do? Train your brain. What does that mean? Let's say you're going to pick up the new Crimson Hooves, okay? Stop. Back out and make sure that code Quantum Camper is still in there before you pick them up, okay? Always train your brain to back out and make sure. One more time, please use code Quantum Camper in the Fortnite item shop as your supported creator code. Thank you. Let's do the top 10 here. Undying Sorrow, number 1. We got to look at, let's look up the... When was she last here? I think she drops like every a little bit once or twice besides October's. October, May, October, January, December. So we got mostly October's. I remember seeing her, and you know what? Holy crap! Okay. So she's been gone since October 29th, 2024. So it's been almost a year. That's crazy. You know what? She must have dropped in maybe it was this bundle. When was this last year? Nah, 358. Yeah. Huh. So I definitely got this I'm pretty sure. Maybe I didn't, actually. No, I think I got her in October. I think so. Regardless, I'm not sure. But very, very good skin. So, okay, there you go. 358 days, guys. That's crazy. So rounding out the top 10, Double Agent Pack is back. Wasn't it just here? Crimson Hooves, Water Waddlers. Or is that Water Waddlers? Yeah, that's probably it. Concept of Fear bundle, which is good. Do that loading art. Sick. We got the Jason bundle, which, by the way, Michael Myers has still not come back. My pixels. Mystery Inc. bundle, Scooby-Doo, Jason, and Shaggy, and Scooby to round out the top 10. Let's check out the Concept of Fear. That sounds like a metalcore band. What's up with Concept of Fear? Wow. You know what I mean? So that's crazy. Wait. 1,600? This is only 1,600? What? Am I tripping? Am I reading that right? It's only... Dude, yeah, look, it's sick. Dude, this is such a good deal. So, for 1,600 V-Bucks, you get 2 amazing skins. You get Undying Sorrow. You get Sinister Glare. You get the Hollow Bones, which are amazing backbling, which look good on a lot of skins. And then you also get Dark Grass, which is another really, really cool. This it kind of reminds me of a Zelda Link to the Past. Remember that hand that comes down and grabs you, and then it steals your shield, which is so annoying. That's what that reminds me of. The first time I ever saw that, I was like, dude, I need that. And then yeah, look at this loading art. It's so sick. We gotta fight the fuzzies 1 second. Yeah, I mean, dude, she is just a vibe and a half. This is dude, edgy bone girl for sure. She's so good. I like love this skin. I mean, Chapter 3, Season 4, I feel like they could have done a little bit more detail on the hair. It looks kind of more like a clump, but I mean, if I had to, like, you know, nitpick anything, but still, I love her, dude. I mean, no, not every skin can have as amazing hair as Sally, where it's like individual strands. Looks so good. But yeah, looks like the cuff on her hand, broken off. Like, technically got those dogs out, dude. Just saying. Yeah, she's a vibe. It hasn't been here for 358 days. That's crazy. Sinister Glare too. Look at that hand eye. Ew, dude. Could you imagine? What was it? Wasn't that movie? Was that an Evil Dead? Right, maybe. There's a little tassos right there on the back. Yeah, this is a great skin. Very cool. You saw a little bit of in game, and also the Lego is so good, dude. Look at that. Also a confirmed ghetto Lego. She doesn't. Oh no, right here. That's good, but you know what? I kind of like her ghetto Lego is kind of good. She's kind of like an edgy e-girl a little bit. That is sick. I like you. So I'll show you a little bit of gameplay footage here. I want to show you this match I did, dude. It was hard. Yeah, so this is me. So it was this. I don't normally do this this area of the map, but there was. By the way, actually, you know what? I'll show you this for any of you Founders Pack holders. Shout out to Luffy, sent me this. There's 150 V-Bucks right now that you can get. So this is by the way, this is a really good account to follow for Save the World if you have the Founders Pack, because it always every day it'll show you the extra V-Bucks you can get in addition to the daily quests. Okay, so you can do your daily quest for 100 V-Bucks. You can also do these for 50 V-Bucks each. So today you could get 250 V-Bucks if you do all of them. So yeah, Stonewood Grasslands, Ride the Lightning. I did. That's the one I did. I don't have these two available. I don't even have Twine Peaks. I just got to Plankerton. So, but I didn't see the Grasslands. I'm not that far in on it. But I did Stonewood Grasslands, Ride the Lightning, and dude, it was freaking difficult. Oh well, you know what is very difficult about it though, was because one of my daily quests was snipers only. So I had to do like 300 kills with sniper. So I was like, I'm like only trying to use the sniper. I didn't even want to lay traps down. That's why I was like, dude, ugh. And I see them like, so this is a lot more difficult than what I'm normally used to. They like take a lot more damage, and I was like, all right, F it. I'm just gonna drop some traps, and I'm getting hit. Dude, it's so annoying. I'm like, ugh. I eventually just like start building, and then I laid the defender thing down, but I didn't build her because I wanted to. None of my defenders can use sniper rifles, so I was like, ugh, I don't even want to use it. But I'm glad on the second round, because this is right. Oh, this is the first time I've ever seen these shield guys too. I'm like, what the heck are you doing, bro? So annoying. Yeah. So skip forward. See, this like almost ruined me, bro. I ended up having. That's my favorite. The drone that like goes up and shoots like that. That I love that perk. That's what literally saved me right here. And luckily I had all the walls like triple reinforced too. And I barely made it out of that. So after that, I learned my lesson, and I picked. See, I was trying to find a defender that could use a sniper rifle, but I don't have it. So I just used. Ended up using one with a melee attack. So. Dude, the giant mist monster. So this was so gnarly, dude. If it hadn't walked away from that wall, I would have been cooked, bro. Like low key. And I didn't have any freaking traps set right there. Ugh, I was just in shambles, bro. And I literally was almost about to die, so I had to hit. Luckily, I put that healing pad there too. But then my defender clutched it up, so. Pretty sick, yeah, but that was pretty stressful. Almost made it through. Man, I love Save the World, dude. I wish I had more time to play it. But there you go. If you got the founder's pack, get some extra V-Bucks. And then you just saw some amazing gameplay footage of, well, not amazing gameplay footage, but footage of the amazing Undying Sorrow. So here's the thing, guys. It's 1,200 for Undying Sorrow with the backbling, and then for 400 V-Bucks more, you also get Sinister Glare with his backbling plus the loading screen. So, come on, what are you doing, bud? And it's been gone for coming almost a year. So October 24th is when this leaves. You got a couple item shops there. Also, let's go over this news. We had some news about the banner skins coming back. So these were like leaked a while ago, and they never came out. So like right here, you can see Tin City sent this. Jamila, dude, Jamila's so sick. Jamila, my favorite model in game, could get a casual style. So basically, what this is this skin you can assign. So like the wrap skins, this will be a banner skin. I'm sorry, not a banner skin. So like the wrap skins, this will be a loading screen skin. So you can assign a loading screen to the shirt right there, which is so peak. And then, yeah, the loading screen skins feels very similar to the situation with the spray skins. Leaked ahead of release, there was a problem with the skins that had to be fixed, released almost a year later. So that's what I'm saying is that don't fret. They could be dropping again. Epic even prepared shop assets for the loading screen cosmetics they were supposed to release during Chapter 5 Season 4. Yeah, I remember this. They never came out. Like, how dope would that be, dude? Because I've got some amazing loading screens. Like, you can just see right here. That's so cool, dude. And dude, this headhunter is just absolutely peak. Yeah, I mean, this is the headhunter right here. Stop it. Like, seriously, stop. Are you kidding me right now? I swear to God, if this ever comes out, she will be my main. 100%. That's going to be my number one, like, main head on my 17-headed dragon. Look at that. Like, absolutely perfect. Just absolute perfection. 100%. So, yeah, a lot of, I don't know, Full Scrap Cosmetics says, I don't know why these came in. First looked at scrapped customizable skins. You were going to be able to put sprays on them. No, not sprays. Loading screens, bud. So, is this the same? Are these different from the loading? I don't know. Who knows, dude? We just need these skins. I want that headhunter skin so bad. That's not even funny. Also, Lord, so that that cool looking, like, realistic map that Lord Azrius was playing the other day. It's called Phantom Investigation. Which is crazy. I don't know. How do they get it to look like all... It looks like, like Dead by Daylight or like something like actually spooky.
He was hunting for a while.
Whoa. This is like actually scary. Whoa, there's like a little ghosty right there. Dude, I legit have to play this. Look, this looks so... Oh, and the flashlight like hits too. All right, yeah, I got to play this. So there's the code at the top right there, 9919-3137-0527, Phantom Investigation Reimagined. That's so cool, dude. I wonder if that's popular. So there you go. Lots of news, guys. Lots of stuff happening. You know what? Don't crash out about the item shop. It was a soft item shop reset, and we have starting, the next item shop. We got the Terrifier coming out. We got potentially the Dumb Ways to Die coming out today too, and then tomorrow we'll have to go look. But like Wednesday Addams is coming out in like a couple days. Like we have, this is just the calm before the storm. They dropped tons of stuff. Scooby Doo, all the Scooby Doo skins, everything. And Jason, Tron, Ares, like, we got blessed big time. Got the new Dark Maw Narnar skin. And then they took a couple days to let us breathe, enjoy our skins that we have, and get some, Fortnite original spooky skins. And then we're going to start back up again. I saw some people crashing out about it. And I'm like, legitimately, from what I've heard from back in the day, it was like a huge deal when just a skin came out. Like, it was like, dude, there's a new skin in the shop. Oh my God. Like, I remember Luffy saying on one of the streams, he was like, dude, when Wukong came out, it was like a huge deal. And like, I look at that skin, I'm like, that's pretty cool, But if you were there back in the day when it was just like a famine, dude, and like to what we have now and what I've heard like Snazzy Blocks talk about, what I've heard Greco talk about, what I've heard Lord Osiris talk about, you know what I mean? Just everyone that was played back in the, chapter 1, chapter 2, whatever, it wasn't like it is now. Like, we're so spoiled. So if you can't go 2 days without a new skin coming out, you need to freaking write down 10 things that you're grateful for, because you need to legitimately do a gratitude check. If it's negatively affecting you, that you had to go 2 days without a new skin coming out, you need to like really do some research, look at what it was like back in the day, write down some good things that you have in your life, and not be bothered by that. Okay. And I love it when there's soft item shop resets, because that means I'm holding on to my V-Bucks. And that's a good thing. We need those right now. So yeah, we still got Gold Trooper, Delirium, Caster, Cloaked Shadow in the shop here. Final day for Dark Maw, guys. If you want that Narnar Scary Belly skin right there. The final day to get them. And you know what? I mean, I'm almost leaning towards, because the Carver, that didn't come back until the next Halloween. So I'm leaning, I don't know, maybe this could be a one-time. So we'll see. Still got Jason here. We still got Grisabelle, Queen of Hearts. We got Seth with those sick mummy kicks, which glow in the dark. Straw Ops, Growler. Guys, final day for Big Mouth. So if you want to get the fun frogs and the Narnar tongue guy, this is it. And he was gone for 2 years. Okay. They could skip next year again. Who knows? There was no way I was living without these frogs. He actually did grow on me big time, and I really like this skin. I kind of low-key threw some shade at it, and I was like, oh my God, who would buy this? And then it's just kind of become one of those things where I looked at it more and more and more and more. And I was like, he's kind of cool, actually. And, I'm kind of going back to my Narnar roots. And then seeing the frogs, like, really sold it to me. So I had to get him. So final day for that, and Street Shadows with Shadow Ruby Shadows. Goo Glider, final day for that. Still got the Grabber up in here. Felina, Corvus. Oh, wait, that's a... okay, here we go. Headlock. This is a Chapter 2, Season 4 skin. Dang it. I thought those days were over. This is this. I think this. I'm pretty. You know what? I remember really wanting this, and I still really want him. 1,200 for that. Let's look at the back bling. Yeah, I was so close to getting this skin last year, and I think he only come just as Trappy we're talking about. If you're only listening right now, I think Trappy only comes out. During I'm sorry, that's the backbling's name. Headlock is let's see. Yeah, he only comes out during October. So he hasn't been back for over a year. 373 days. And then it's just October, and then last in 2023 he was there till November 1st, November 2nd, but that's it. He's never been out past October or the very, very early November. So if you do want Headlock, I would actually recommend prioritizing him because he most likely won't come back until next year. I might have to think about getting him because he's sick. And dude, I like that he's skinny too. I like the back bling, but I wouldn't use it. I would use this as like a sweat skin. He does have the skinny doggo legs, but it doesn't bother me. Just because he's got the skinny torso and like, he's kind of sick, dude. Headlock is kind of a vibe. Good Lego too. I like that. And confirmed ghetto Lego. So there you go. Headlock is back. That's actually pretty cool. And he's leaving today. Wait, he wasn't here yesterday, was he? Did I just totally skip him? No. Okay. They normally don't put leaving today on skins that are only here for 1 day, but there you go. So the Headlock's getting one release. Dang, dude. I might, bro. I might have to pick him up. We'll see. I might make a buzzer beater on my phone at work tomorrow. We'll see. High stakes final day for this. Maybe. You want to take a risk? I don't know about that. Look, at least you at least bare minimum, get Halsey or Red Rune Joni. They're only 800 V-Bucks. So, final day for these. Maybe. I'm assuming they might do like a, Halloween and Christmas release. They do that sometimes. You don't know. You don't want to make that. Look, bare minimum, if you've been kind of thinking about one of the two of them, only 800. Come on. We still got the Mystery Inc. gang here with Scooby-Doo and everyone. We got the brand new Crimson Hooves. Dude, I tried these on a bunch of skins, and it's not hitting for me. I'm just gonna be 100% honest. Let me know in the comments, like who do these look good on that you've tried? Like they've looked okay on a few. I tried some red skins or skins that were mostly red or had a lot of red on them. You know what? Maybe the edgy devil girl. What's her name? Malice. Let's see. Of course, I type in Malice in the still so many skins here. Like they got to do something about this freaking locker. What's her name, right? Bro, that's low key annoying. Like it might. Let's see. I don't know. It could look good on him. Maybe. Oh, there it is, right there. Yeah. Like, okay. Why is Fry from Futurama show up when I put in Malice? Like, see what? Oh my God, guys. See what I'm dealing with here. Come on. Life is good. Don't worry. Crimson Hooves. Nope. Yeah, see, that's the problem is that it doesn't take the boots away, If it was just straight leg, or you know what, if it was just the ripped leggings or pantyhose or whatever you call them, if it was just that and not the boot, these actually would look really good. Yeah, but that boot's just kind of killing me. I don't know. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, it's got to be a skin that, something Ice Spice is just leg right there. You don't have any boots or anything. Yeah, it looks good. Maybe it's just not my jam. You know what I mean? Like that does look good. Like if you can go, as long as you don't have a boot or anything funky in the way, that does look good. Yeah, I do like that on her. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think about the Crimson Hooves. They do look cool, but I just realistically, there's just not many skins that I would use them with. You know what I mean? Like Isabel, maybe. Well, this last one we'll try. I promise. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just it's not hidden for me. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Again, I'm not crapping on it. I just think it's one of those cosmetics that just not my deal. We got the water waddlers. I have that. Very good. Those actually look good on a lot of skins. King Flamingo. Quackling is good, dude. She's dope. She's got 4 dang old edit styles, and this was technically this is an Easter skin. I don't know why they released it right now, but maybe just because it's like a costume technically, and it's Halloween. That makes sense. So there you go. Quackling is back. I think it's only 800. Yeah, this is only 800. That's it. Oh, and this Lego hits too. Look at that. Ooh, and no ghetto Lego either. Crazy. And big news too. The company, the employee has returned. Hilariously, if you've been following me for a long time, I once made a bold statement saying that this skin would never come back. But you know, that was early quantum before I really knew how things worked. And you know, like I truly did believe that. It's not like I was like going for like clicks or anything like that. But you know what? I think I was one of the first people to ever get NSL too, because I bought this skin like right when it came out, and I was there. Look at this, gone forever. Let's watch part of this. Announced today. You did it. We did it. Just announced today. The Lethal Company skin, the employee, will never come back to the shop ever again. I was so confident in that. So I was telling you guys, and then also I'm going to give the community credit too, because there was a lot of comments that helped me kind of, you know, form this opinion that the Lethal Company skin was going to be extremely rare. And then eventually all the comments you guys were saying, the research I was doing,
so wrong.
Like, oh, this isn't going to come back. And it was just confirmed today by all EA.
Oh yeah,
that it's never coming back. So we're going to get to that. But first,
so it was about like the emotes.
So that's the thing too, is like, you know, Lego was super new and they weren't, oh, look at that, dude. That was before I had my own supported creator code and I was using Cypher PKs. That's crazy, dude. Dang, bro. Skins, dude. That's fun. So yeah, I mean, that was, look at that. I was like, do you really think
will Lethal Company become $1,000 skin? That's hilarious.
You know, that was back in chapter 5, season 3, when Lego was still relatively new, and there was a low key rule to where you weren't allowed to, or they weren't releasing. They weren't releasing like some cosmetics unless they could transfer over to Lego Fortnite. So that's what Allier found out, and that's because he was wondering like why his entire bundle didn't come back, and it was just the skin. And then I guess an employee said that it was because you like that was the new rule. So that's why I said that, because that was a real thing. But, you know, it was before I knew that everything comes back. Everything. On a long enough... See, that's the thing, guys, is besides the Battle Pass skins, on a long enough timeline, everything in the item shop will return. Okay? On a long enough timeline. Whether it's a year from now, 2 years, 3 years, sometimes 5, okay? You never know. So don't make silly claims like I did. That's crazy seeing the chapter 5 season 3 map right here. Man, this was just a vibe. If you lived through this, love it or hate it, we definitely all went through something. And I miss some, dude, I really do miss some of those guns. You know? Oh man. That's cool looking back on that. I know a lot of you crashed out about it, but come on, you had to admit. It was an experience. It's crazy to see, like, dude, I was just like playing other people's footage. Why would I do that? I have like a hardcore rule now where like I won't ever play anyone else's footage. I just straight up, maybe there had to be a reason why I was showing that. Maybe not. Yeah. Like I'll never do that now. unless like you guys like if my rule is that, like if somebody tags me in their footage, I'll play it, for sure, because that's telling me that you want me to show that on the show. If you tag me in your post, I'll do that, and I'll gladly do that. But yeah, I'll never show another content creators. Sometimes I have shown like the big, like I feel okay showing like Ninja and Cypher BK, stuff like that, Or you know what? I feel comfortable showing like OG Ninja stuff, like that. But yeah, I don't know. Smaller content creators, I'm not trying to. That's their footage. So that's weird that I guess it's all about evolving and growing, guys. That's what we're talking about. I think that's about it. Oh, I want to show you, dude. Have you been grinding dang old Rocket League? This LTM, I clutched up. I'm not gonna lie. Was this the one that we won? Yeah. Oh my god, it was kind of close, but I was kind of crushing, dude. This was the third time I did this. And this is now knowing how to play it. Shout out to Tin City and everyone who gave me tips on how to do it. But so I don't know, dude. This third one I was kind of like doing pretty well, honestly, holding it down. Look at that, dude. Step. Dude, actually stepped to me, bro. Dang. This game is, you know what? I want to play this with another like person who's like at least trying to be good. I'm not saying they have to be good, like I would like to play with like a, somebody who regularly plays this. I swear all 3 matches I played, and I'm not good at this game, but I got put into duos with just the absolute worst freaking players, and it was so frustrating. I was like low-key screaming. I was like, am I the only one doing anything here? Because I think at this point, I really do. Did I get almost all the points at this point right here in the match? Like I'm trying to grind. I'm trying to grind this freaking pass. I just want to get this done. I do have the Scooby-Doo decal. That's the only one I like really, really wanted. I think I can do without the sandwich. I can do without the sandwich. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted the decal though. So, you know what? This LTM is actually pretty fun. It's just very frustrating when you're playing with somebody who just like, I hate to say it, but sucks. And you know what? This is actually good training for like getting timing down of like, where the ball's going to be and hit, you know what I mean? This is pretty good. Yeah, this is actually good practice too. I do really like this LTM. So there you go. And then I'll show you the final. Dude, it was close actually. And so there's 30 seconds remaining right here. 105 to 90. That's close, bro. Because you could easily get 15 points. Dang. Okay, here we go. 12. Dude, and then so I just scored 125 right there. It's 125 to 90, but watch. So at the very end here, watch them just completely get ball control. And I mean, they almost won, dude. So it's 125 to 90, and then they keep it up, dude. They keep that thing up in the air, and I was like, no, don't let it touch, no. Luckily, it wasn't enough to win, but I really think that that was so close. That was crazy. So finally won one. Cleared. I'm up to. I think I'm at tier 6 now because I got a bonus that launched me up another tier there. Let's see. Let's do some. I don't know if we have any shout outs. A lot of producer Vince has been sending me some stuff here. I think we kind of went over all this. Shout out to Goofy Shout out to Tin City. Yeah, I'm interested to see what these the dumb ways to die is going to look like. The dumb ways to die, guys. So this is just fan art. Is it going to be actual characters from the game, or is it going to be mashups of like this? Because that would be cool, actually. Yes, we definitely do need the final peel faux show. I don't think anyone tagged anything in any purchases. Let's see. Oh yeah, so here's the skins that are still coming out, like Terrifier. So this is coming out confirmed, Terrifier today at Item Shop Reset, and then I think it's Huggy Wuggy then Wednesday on Friday, and then I think this Repo, that, and then these skins are all going to be sprinkled in, throughout the next week or so. So yeah, we don't crash out. We got plenty coming here, dude. I don't know if there was any. I don't think there was any like shout outs for. Pujanek. Shout out to Pujanek. Bought Shadows Rising pack with code Quantum Camper. Let's go, bro. Shout out to Pujanek. Pujanek 69. Whoa. Which, by the way, dude, look, I have 6,900 V-Bucks right now. Oh, sup? Let's go. Thank you so much for using code Quantum Camper. I appreciate that. And dude, I'm stoked that you got that Shadow set right there. It's so good. Shadow Scully. All three of those skins are amazing. And the back blings are great too. Thank you so much for using code Quantum Camper. Yeah, here we go, right here. Shout out producer Vince. The Art the Clown, October 22nd, which is today. Huggy Wuggy, 23rd, Wednesday, 24th, with her hearse coming out on the 24th as well, her vehicle, and then Repo on the 25th. So that's what I'm saying, guys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 days. And then, Saturday, we'll most likely... Well, that is Saturday. Yeah, so these are the collab skins that are coming out. Some originals are dropping on those next 4 or 5 days, too. So... be on the dang old lookout. Where is she? I don't know. Where is she? We need her. That's all the time we have for today, ladies and gentlemen. You know what we got to do. You love it. So definitely going to be using Terrifier tomorrow. Faux show. It's going to be good. Are you going to get it? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Oh My Llama. I just totally drew a blank. What do I say? Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Oh My Llama. Here we go. Let's see if I remember. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Oh My Llama. I'm your host, Quantum Camper. Don't forget to use code Quantum Camper in the Fortnite item shop as your supported creator code. Drop me a like and subscribe and comment with what you got or what you would like to get. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.